Could you finish up chalice dungeons? I might do some of the chalice dungeons. Ow. It just depends on what the chat wants. Do you guys... I mean, either way, I'm gonna explore some of the areas I missed out on. But do you guys want me to do the chalice dungeons or fight the final bosses? Because I'm totally up for chalice dungeons. Because I played a little bit of the chalice dungeons on my second character. And I actually got through a good number of them. And I learned that's where you get a lot of really good runes. And that was something I stated earlier, that I was incredibly disappointed that I did not have any good runes. There is a second blood rock in the chalice dungeons. Oh, well then I can upgrade both of my weapons. That'd be really good. Alright. So there is actually... I never fully explored this area on this character. I kind of just went, oh god, there's death and stuff around everywhere. I need to just go and leave. And that's exactly what I did. Oh shit, hello. Ow. Let's try this again, huh? Yeah, here you go. Oh, I never got my visceral health thing back. Shit. That's fine. That's okay. We'll equip it the next time we go to the dungeon, or the dream world. Which won't be too far away. Right. So, I did go here on my second character, and I had a very interesting time with someone that we are about to beat. If he is still there. I don't know if he is. We shall see. Let me just do this. Alright, so I want fire pipe, and what else? Poison knives, why not? Is he still here? No. Damn. That makes me sad. Okay. So, there is actually a dude who you can find here, and he is actually secretly a beast, and he is probably the scariest beast guy in the entire game. In fact, I can go ahead and I'll look through some of the screenshots that I took of him. But you find him, and he's just kind of chilling out. He's at the bodies, and you're like, wow, this looks really suspicious. 3 dead bodies in front of this guy. And when you talk to him, he's like, oh, did you kill the beast here? And I was like, no. No, I did not. And I just attacked him. And then he became that. And he yells at you. He also can't enter the hallway that you enter this area in, so that's just bad luck. I mean, look at it. Tell me this guy is not the most intimidating beast man in the entire game. Now, I'm not saying he's more intimidating than some of the bosses. I'm just saying he's the most intimidating beast guy. Because you fight a lot of beast guys, and none of them are really scary. You're just like, oh no, slight werewolf, super scrawny werewolf. Look at this motherfucker! Look at this motherfucker! He just transforms in front of me! And I was like, oh, I'll kill him. I'll backstab him. And so I backstab him, and he fucking transforms with no fucking damage done to him, and he fucking laughs it off! And I was like, oh shit! And then he does lightning attacks, which was no bueno for me. I just ran away. I just stayed in the hallway, and then I smacked him in the face, and he died. He's not hard to kill. But you can actually send him, and I looked it up on Google, you can actually send him to, I believe you can send him to the clinic, and you can also send him to Odin's Chapel. But if you send him to Odin's Chapel, and you send other people to Odin's Chapel, he will actually kill some of those people, and freak out that those people died, acting as if he did nothing. And then you can find him inside the chapel. Oh, that's where the cannon is. But I personally wouldn't fight anything inside the chapel because I'd be afraid of hitting the people. So, yeah, I'm half glad we don't have to fight him, but I did fight him at like level 40 on my second character. So I wouldn't have minded trying to kick his butt with level 80, be like, yeah, wah, wah, That's not my dual attacks. Yeah! Hua! Hua! Speed attacks! Yeah! Because I have fun doing that stuff. Alright, so I guess since that disappointing thing came out of all this, we're gonna head to the Forbidden Forest. There are probably a good number of areas that I missed while we were here last time. Because snakes. I avoided a lot of things because of these snakes. Now, does this go anywhere? Death, I guess. Yeah, definitely death. Alright. So we're not gonna go down there. Not at least not in that particular direction. We're gonna head out this way. Uh-oh. Hey. We don't care about the small snakes. We care about the big snakes. Now, I think the big snakes have a big weak point, which is behind them. And so we're gonna try that out. Let me just find one of the bigger snakes. This place is really confusing because it's big, open, and there are snakes, so I always lose my direction because there's just tons of snakes. And sometimes I identify areas by enemy. You know, like, oh, Morbid Standing Dude Hill. I don't usually call things in my head like that, but it's a good way to go, oh, this is that place with the big guy. Oh, hey, I wasn't gonna stab you in the back. Could you use your axe? Because I know how to counter axes. I don't know how to counter snakes. Specifically snakeheads, but you know what? Whatever. I got you. You know, last time I was here, I was but a wee lad using a cane. Now I've got the sword. I killed him in one hit. That's cute. I can't wait to go on New Game Plus and have these things like kill me in one shot. That'll be fun. Okay, alright. Hey, how you doing, Big Snake? Wow, these things are not as much of a threat to someone who is 40 levels past the area. That makes me happy. Of course, they probably still hurt if they hit me, but, you know, at least I can kill them pretty quick. Hi, how you doing? Plus, I have some pretty wide-range attacks, so that's really nice. God, Shiny Coins are useless. There's, like, no areas that I can think of where Shining Coin is ever useful. It's pretty much like a joke weapon. Or, not a weapon. It's a joke item. Throw it down! See how far the fall is. I can just use my eyes. No, see? See exactly how far it is. Ow. Oop! That was close. Sometimes when I'm going through old areas and I'm feeling confident, I forget to dodge. It's not good. Now, according to someone in the chat from like a week ago, they said Alfred is in the forest eventually. I don't know if that's true. But if it is, I would definitely like to be informed of where his possible position would be, so I can send him on his merry way to his dream place. And Alfred will be happy, and I'll be happy for Alfred. I didn't even know his name was Alfred. People asked me last year, I was like, have you met Alfred? I'm like, no. But apparently I have. He's the church dude. And you're always gonna have that one random nice church dude in these Souls games. And you're like, hey, I like you. You're a cool dude. And he's like, thanks. Let us be friends and do things. Like save the world from evil. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then they go get themselves killed. And it's kind of sad. I miss you, Solaire. Although with that said, I don't think I ever had to fight Solaire. So that was good. I never had to fight Solaire despite the fact that I didn't do his mission in Dark Souls 1. So I'm pretty content about that. He's in the goddamn Bat Cave, GaLm. I don't think that's right. Alfred is on the balcony overlooking the entrance of the forest. Does he just stay there all game? I figured he would move by now. Oh god! Okay, this is bad. I did not expect... Oh, Jesus. That it would take so fucking long to change sword modes. But it did. And I survived. But I wouldn't have. In the past. I would definitely be dead. Also, I found out something. Apparently, you can't actually summon NPCs to help you on some of the boss fights in this game. Which is incredibly intriguing to me. Because I didn't know that. Apparently, in order to summon the people, this is really fucking random, and I would never have thought of it. But according to Google, you can summon NPCs by standing on some of the notes that specifically say, ring a bell, and you can get help. If you stand on those and ring the bell, you'll actually summon an NPC. Which is interesting. Because I honestly wouldn't have thought about that. I mean, it seems obvious, right? When you think about it. Ring a bell and help will appear. You just think, oh, co-op, but it actually also just means NPC stuff. That's cool. But, like, apparently you can summon a dude called Father of the Cleric. And I'm like, holy shit, you can summon the person who's the Father of the Cleric beast? That sounds cool. Alright, this guy's being an asshole, so we're gonna go behind him with speed! You know, I think the old hunter bone is like my favorite item in the game, especially for PvP. You can be such an asshole with it. You just blink around. Poof. I need more games that let me like blink around like a badass and confuse the hell out of people. Yep, definitely never been over here. Because what I did before was just run straight down here in a panic. But that was after I'd opened the door. Right? Maybe not. I don't know, this place is really fucking confusing, honestly. Pigs. Does the Ludwig sword only deal slash damage, or does the sheath count as blunt? I'm pretty sure this isn't blunt. Try to stab its butt. Technically I did succeed in stabbing the butt, just not in the way I wanted to. Alright, so how am I supposed to make it to the other edge? It seems like it's encouraging to jump, but I guess not. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I want to attack them, but getting right behind them seems like the better option. Oh shit. I was gonna drop down, and that was a bad idea as well. Now, technically, I should never be able to sneak up on these guys. Because they have a snake hit. You know what? Fuck them. Oh shit, they summon snakes, right. I just figured that, you know, they got really angry and just screeched, but no, that definitely confirmed. Summon snakes. It should summon like 7, 8 snakes each. That'd be really terrifying. Alright. So how am I supposed to get up there? There's gotta be a way somewhere where I came from to go upwards. No, I do not intend to go down there. Fuck that. Alright, so this leads to alien fuckery. I'm not a fan of being fucked by aliens. Ooh, here we go. Aha! And what does that lead me to? For my ingenuity and my thoughtfulness? Graveguard mask. What does that look like? really fucking scary looking. Mask of Doris, grave god of the Forbidden Woods. His pale countenance mimics the labyrinth watchers. Willem kept 2 loyal servants back at Bergenworth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. I'm wondering if, you know, they always capitalize truth. And so I'm wondering if that's actually, like, a boss or an enemy. Like, you keep on going through the Chalice dungeons and eventually you meet Truth. And you're like, oh, this now makes sense. Anyways, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became a password gatekeeper while Doris became a graveguard of the forest. Well, your mask is kind of really scary looking, so we're actually just going to go back to what we had before. And I like what we got. Okay. Going back down now. My ingenuity. Things are linked. I always like how items are hidden on bodies and shit in these games. It's really morbid. You're just like, hey, an item! In reality, you're just fucking scavenging shit off of a dude's body. It's amusing in that kind of way. So did I explore most of it? We've definitely explored all the area down there, because that was not as scary to explore as, say, the top area. Top area had snakes and shit. Snakes and shit, not things that make me happy. Here, Frenzy Cold Blood, okay. How many Cold Bloods do I have? Not a lot. But I'll use them anyways. See what kind of things I can level up. I don't remember what I was leveling up the last time we were playing. So, that'll be weird. I'm gonna look at my blood echoes and be like, I guess I could throw them into Endurance. Or Arcane. Oh, I leveled up Arcane a good bit. Uh-oh. Ow. Let me check that, actually. Arcane is at 20, Blood Tinge is at 9. Alright. I could level up Blood Tinge, but at this point it's probably not worth it. There's really not much in this game that would make me want to use Blood Tinge. There is the Chikage, but I don't think... I don't think that's worth it. Have I explored this place already? Why does the entire forest have to look like a forest? God! It's like the most confusing place to explore in this game. Oh, there's only 2 down here. I thought it was 3. That's not so bad then. Ow. With that said, getting attacked by the other one ranged kind of is annoying. That's alright, I understand. Whoa. There we go. And they were defending a deep sea rune. Ah, so they were defending something kind of important. Let's see. Deep sea, deep sea. Add frenzy resistance 200. Wow. This transcription of the Great One's inhuman voices depict down-reaching currents. This rune means deep sea, and grants augmented resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the Eldritch Truth. Neat! I don't remember which enemies specifically use Frenzy. In fact, some of the enemies in this game, the amount of enemies that use types of attacks are really limited. Or are kind of really far apart. It's like, here's this one area of the game where a bunch of enemies use poison. And then, that's about it. And then there's another part, I guess, where they would use Frenzy, slightly, but not a lot. It's not entirely useful. Well, I'm sure there's a couple places. You're just like, oh shit, I need this. Especially on New Game Plus. And New Game Plus Plus Plus. If the Frenzy shit starts getting ridiculous there, then yeah, I could see that. Alright, I think I have pretty much explored most of the forest area. So now I'm gonna head back to the Nightmare of Mensis. But actually, before I do that, I'm gonna actually go check out the area by the cathedral and find out if Alfred is still there. Because I need to give something to Alfred. and it will make him incredibly happy. Alright. Now, if I am right, which I'm not, okay. I am completely wrong. I was gonna say, if I'm right, this should take me back to Cathedral. No! No, this place over here would take me back to Cathedral. I kind of slightly forgot. Frenzy is ridiculous in the Nightmare of Mensis. I suppose, but then you do have to remember that you can stay behind rocks and stuff. I'm definitely gonna need to keep an eye out on stuff. When we go back to the dream, I need to remember to equip the runes. Someone just mentioned the Canehurst helmet, and I just remembered. I never got the Canehurst helmet. I have no idea where to get it. Obviously Canehurst. Never did. Alright. And if we're lucky... Whoa! The entrance back to Granth Cathedral won't be too far away. Enemy? Oh. That type of enemy. Despicable executioner! Visceral attack is effective! So I guess he was referring to this guy, who was defending a whole lot of nothing, really. I hate the forest. I'm gonna be so glad we're out of here. It's just a whole lot of confusion. Oh, hey, I never grabbed an item over here. Twin Bloodstone Shards, but I can buy those, so meh. If I go to New Game Plus, would I be able to buy the further up stuff? I want to be able to eventually, like, buy rocks, bloodstone rocks.